And welcome back to Dowling High School along with Michael Morrow. This is Mark Amadale. A timeout called by Ames. Dowling up 11-2, and Michael, 4 of the 5 Dowling starters have scored already. There's a ball poked away by the Maroons, and Reichart at the bottom end of that, and it's out of bounds to Ames. But great hustle, and you know, Michael, great energy by the Maroons to start the game off.
It looks like they got a team with a mission right now.
You know, one thing that Vance Downs and Ames wants to do is match Dowling's physical play, but right now it's been Dowling's quickness and tempo.
6 out of 7 from the field.
Ames has had trouble matching that. Ames going with James Tays, David Mewey, along with Jordan Gilmore, Austin Arnott, and Ross Marsden. Little Cyclones with the ball. A three-pointer up and good by Cadis, who comes into the ball game on that last time out. So Cadis cuts the lead to 6. Dowling Catholic 11, Ames 5 with 4:45 to go here in the first quarter. Here is Reichart. He drives down the lane and commits the charging foul. Great job of defense by James Tays. First foul on Reichart.
Dowling back to 2-2-1. Full-court press.
This is giving Ames problems, and now Ames over the top. Here's Arnott, attacks the basket. The ball partially blocked, but scoring is Austin Arnott over that. It's a 4-point Dowling lead. And Maroons with the ball. Here's Swift, left wing, looking to pass inside. Now rotates the ball right wing to Nessler. Underneath it goes to Swift. This shot up, rims out, no good. Rebound Marsden. And he's nearly had the ball stolen away from him, but Ames retains possession. Dowling has had a 9-point lead at one point in this ball game, but it's now down to 4. Ames with the ball after they regroup. Here's Tays with it. Top of the circle, it goes to Cadis. Now back to Tays. His three-pointer up good, so back-to-back threes by Ames between Tays and Cadis. Cut the Dowling lead to 1, it's 11-10.
Ames on an 8-0 run, 11-2.
Dowling by 1 in the basketball. Lob pass underneath the Pharisee. His shot no good over Marsden. Rims out. Rebound to Tays. The other way we go. Ames with the ball.
Marsden touched the ball there. The first time he touched it offense.
Dowling in a 2-3 zone. Here's Cadis with it. Now it's cut off on baseline. It's stolen away. Bad pass by Cadis. Stolen away by Swift. Swift leaves it for Whiteley. Whiteley to the free throw line. Puts up a shot. It's short. And the ball poked around and into the hands of Ames as Gilmore has it for Ames. So Dowling didn't get anything out of that turnover or transition battle. Here's Marsden underneath for Arnott. His shot no good, and a foul on Pharisee maybe. Let's see. It's on David Pharisee, his first. He was battling Arnott underneath on that left block there, Michael. Greg Nessler sits down, and Ryan Katz, the sophomore, checks in. Catch a 6'3" sophomore. And TJ Remick comes in for Austin Reichart. Dowling by 1, 11-10. Ames on the out of bounds. They leave it for Marsden. It's stolen away by the Maroons. Poked away by Catch into the hands of Pharisee. Maroons have it the other way we go. There's Whiteley with it right wing. Looking underneath for Catch. Can't get it to him. Now to Remick on the baseline. Top of the circle to Whiteley. His three-pointer up and short. And a rebound to Ames. With it is Tays. Or check that, Eric Bunker in the ball game with the rebound. Now leaves it for Tays. The other way we go. Back come the Little Cyclones. A three-pointer good by Ryan Cadis. And he's got back-to-back threes for Ames.
That's Ames' third three. They're 3 out of 4 from three-point range. They now take a 13-11 lead.
Ames with a 2-point lead, but Dowling with the basketball. Ball nearly poked away by the Little Cyclones, and traveling called on Whiteley. And the Maroons now have lost their tempo.
After leading 11-2, Ames has put up 11 straight points to take a 13-11 lead.
So Dowling with the lead of 9 has relinquished that to Ames. Ames leads by 2. Maroons in a 2-3 zone. Ames with the basketball. Top of the circle's Tays to Marsden at the free throw line. Back to Tays. He's three-pointer up and rims out. No good. Fight for the rebound. And it goes out of bounds to Dowling as Pharisee was battling Marsden. And it looks like Litweiler in there. Nick Litweiler, number 45, who checked the ball game.
Marsden touched the ball offensively. Marsden, their big gun, 6'10".
2:10 left to go first quarter. And it's Ames 13, Dowling 11. Here's Whiteley with it from the right baseline. His shot off the glass too hard, no good. Fight for the rebound, and it's rebounded by Litweiler. The other way we go. Both teams have went to their bench. Here's Ames in transition. Here's Bunker with it. Right wing, looking inside to Marsden, can't get it. Skip pass goes over to Cadis. Cadis now top of the circle to Tays. Tays to Marsden from the left elbow. His shot no good. Rebound Ryan catch. Here's Dowling with it. Outlet pass goes to TJ Remick. On the baseline it goes to Pharisee. David with it. Now leaves it for Whiteley at the free throw line. He'll pull up. His shot up and no good. Rims out. Rebound Ames. With it is Tays. The other way we go. Both teams going cold here in the last several possessions. They work underneath the Litweiler. His shot rejected by Pharisee, and now a jump ball called as a fight for the rebound after the Pharisee block.
Ball go to Ames on the alternate possession. 1:22 left to go in the first quarter. 13-11. Ames. Dowling hasn't scored in the last 2 minutes.
And Pat Mitchell, another sophomore, checking in for Dowling Catholic, sitting down David Pharisee.
I thought Pharisee did a nice job defensively, Mark.
And Mitchell, a 6'6" sophomore, into the ball game for Dowling. Inbound. Ames has the ball as they inbound it to Arnaud with 1:15 to go in the first quarter. Ames by 2, 13-11. Dowling in a 2-3 zone. They stay in it. Here's Arnaud from the left elbow. His shot no good. Rebound Ryan catch. Outlet pass goes to Whiteley. Whiteley on the right side. Gets it underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell, a post move. His shot off the glass. Good! Mitchell did that initial Sigma move and got it to fall off the glass.
4-minute drop for Dowling.
With 50 seconds left to go, we're tied here in the first quarter at 13, but Ames with the basketball. Here's a skip pass over to Bunker. Bunker dribbles in the lane, now leaves it for Arnaud. He'll leave it 4, and a skip pass to Cadis. His third 3 of the ball game, and Ryan Cadis has 9, and not showing any ill effects of that injured right ankle.
That's 4 threes for Ames in the first quarter alone, Mark. They're 4 out of 5 from 3-point range.
Dowling with the ball. Here's Whiteley. Leaves it for catch on the baseline. The ball stolen away and knocked out of bounds by Litweiler. Great defense by Nick.
That ball to Ames.
By Litweiler. An off catch, they say, and it'll be Ames basketball. So flurry there. Ames by 3, 16-13. That's the Little Cyclones' biggest lead of the ball game. Dowling led by 9 in the first minute and a half.
They made 6 of their first 7 shots, Mark. They put 2 points on the board since about the 5-minute mark.
Dowling back to a man-to-man defense here. The final 15 seconds. The ball poked away by Remick, and now a loose ball. And Remick ties up Cadis. It'll be Dowling basketball with 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Now Reichard will check in for Swift. So Jimmy Swift gets a breather, and he'll take this final 10 seconds plus the minute between quarters to rest up, and Dowling has the ball for the final shot of the quarter, Michael.
Yep. 8 seconds left to go.
There's Reichard with it. Right wing, looking for a screen. Now leaves it on the baseline for catch. It's knocked out of bounds with 1 second to play, and on the Dowling clock, it's actually 2 seconds because the horn is a delayed horn.
A little lob pass to be the play here, Mark.
Reichard will inbound it to Mitchell, and he can't hold on to it. And the first quarter comes to an end with the score. Ames 16, Dowling 13. Along with Michael Morrow, this is Mark Amadale. And coming up next, the second quarter in this boys' game. Ball first, leading 16-13 over Dowling Catholic, Michael.
Interesting, man. Both teams were 6 for 13 from the field. Ames were 4 for 6 out of 3-point range, though, where Dowling was just 1 for 1. That means the 16-13.
Dowling in a man-to-man defense to start the second quarter. Now Reichard nearly steals it away from Chris Voss, who's in the ball game for Ames, wearing number 21. Ames retains possession. Here's Gilmore with it. So Jordan Gilmore with it. Right wing to Cadis. Cadis now cut off by Whiteley, and Ames will reset. With it is Gilmore. He gets it to Arnaud, who's in the ball game. One of the starters for the Little Cyclones. Down the lane goes Cadis. His shot off the glass. Good. A charging foul on Cadis. Drawing the charge is Ryan Ketch. So Cadis, who picked up a charge for Ames, now returns the favor for Dowling.
Made that back. 2 points for White for Williams. Offensive foul on Cadis. Marsden back into the ball game for Ames.
In high school basketball, automatic no basket on a charge, whereas college, it's the official's discretion. So Ames has a basket wiped away here in the second quarter. Ames leading by 3, but Dowling with the ball. Ames in a man-to-man defense, it looks like.
Ames playing man-to-man. Dowling has a good ball movement, shows some pretty good patience.
Maroons will go with Ketch and Mitchell in the post. Here's a 3-pointer by Whiteley, no good from the left wing, along with Austin Reichard and TJ Remick. That's the 5 players on the court for the Maroons. And Ames being very patient against the zone. They look to find Marsden, who's been running around the block, and now he has in the right block. Poked away by Catch into the hands of TJ Remick, but it's poked away from him, kicked away from him actually, by Ames, and Cadis kicks it away, and a foul on Ames as the shot's no good by Cadis, and a loose ball foul called on the Little Cyclones. That'll be on number 41, Austin Arnott, and that's his first.
Turnovers for the Little Cyclones. Rebound wide, Ames out rebound Dowling by a margin of 8 to 6.
So Ames opened up the second quarter with Chris Voss, Ryan Cadis, Jordan Gilmore, Austin Arnott, and Ross Marsden. Dowling opening up the second quarter with Austin Reichart, Devin Whiteley, TJ Remick, Ryan Ketch, and Pat Mitchell. Two sophomores in the post for the Maroons. Here's Ketch on the right elbow, leaves it for Whiteley, almost lost it. Ames in a man-to-man. Here's Reichart, nearly loses it. Now it is out of bounds, and they say it went off of Cadis, and he showed great hustle.
He showed great hustle going to the floor, kicked it off, and good hustle by Ames.
Now wholesale substitution. Dowling will send 3 players in. Eric Bunker will check in for Ames. Sitting down will be Ryan Cadis. And Dowling will sit down their interior of Ketch and Mitchell along with Devin Whiteley, replaced by Jimmy Swift, Greg Nessler, and David Pharisee. So as you mentioned, Maroons going with 4 of their original 5. As Whiteley sits down and Remick is in for him. Dowling with the ball. Here's Nessler. Left wing pass goes to Reichart with 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. And it's still 16-13. And Michael, we've went nearly 2 minutes. We have went 2 minutes without a score.
There's a hold there on number 35.
That's Gilmore, and that's his first. So Ames with 3 team fouls, Dowling Catholic with 2. And again, 6:01 left to go in the second quarter. Here's a lob pass for Pharisee, and it's too high. He can't handle it.
Number 5 for the Maroons.
And Ames comes away with it. Here's Gilmore in the front court. Dowling in a 1-2-2 zone, it looks like. Here's Gilmore. On the baseline it goes to Tays. And he passes that now ball poked away, and now Dowling has it. With it is Remick. He's on the baseline. His shot up and good. TJ Remick with his first 2 off the bench. Actually, Bunker passed up the shot on the baseline for Ames.
Marsden don't even touch the ball. He on 15 points a game. He's playing on the high post. He's got the ball there.
He kicks it over the corner to Bunker. His 3-pointer up, good. Bunker with his 3rd 3 of the year, unbelievable.
That's their 5th 3 of the game. 19 of their 15 of their 19 points that come by way of 3-point shots, Mark.
So it's Ames 19, Dowling Catholic 15, approaching the 5-minute mark here of the second quarter. And at halftime, stay tuned, we'll have John Wilkinson and some of the Dowling girls coming up for a halftime interview, so stay tuned for that. If you joined us late, Dowling girls defeated Ames 52-42, and now left-handed shot no good by Pharisee, rebound to Ames. The other way we go, Little Cyclones have it. There's a pass underneath the Tays, but blocked away by TJ Remick.
Nice block by Remick. TJ Ray snuck behind the defense with a great pass by Arnott. Remick goes by and blocked it. Ames will play Remick goes back.
And Dowling will zone it. They're in the 1-2-2 zone. They get it into Marsden on the left baseline, and he's cut off. Now a skip pass over to Bunker. His 3-pointer up off the back of the rim, no good. And rebounded strongly by Pharisee. Outlet pass goes to Reichart, and Dowling in transition. Here's Reichart. Down the lane he goes. His shot up. Shot is up and good. And as you mentioned, a foul called before the shot on Ames, and it will be on Gilmore, and that's his second. So the 3rd team foul on Ames, and then immediately a substitutions for Little Cyclones. Checking in, Ryan Cadis and Nick Litweiler. Sitting down is Austin Arnott, along with Jordan Gilmore sitting down. Dowling will inbound the ball, 4:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Ames by 4, 19-15 over Dowling. Here's Swift with it on the left baseline. Ames in a man-to-man defense. Here's Remick down the lane. His shot off the glass no good. Tipped by Pharisee no good, and it goes out of bounds off Pharisee. And David's really keeping the ball active there. So Dowling now going with their original starting 5.
Dowling back in their full court pressure.
Dribbling against him is Tays, still in the back court. Here's Cadis, gets it in the front court to Litweiler. And now Ames will set their offense. Dowling will drop to a 2-3 zone. Here's Marsden. Here's Marsden at the free throw line. And the pass goes in the corner to Bunker. His shot up and good just inside the 3-point line, and Bunker has 5. So
6-point Ames lead, Mark.
21-15. Ames' biggest lead is right now at 6. They led by 3 in the first quarter. Dowling led by 9 in the first quarter and relinquished that with a nice run out by Ames. Here's Whiteley with it. Ames in a man-to-man. To the left side to Pharisee. Now the ball dribbled off Ames' foot, recovered by Swift. He drives down the lane, leaves it for Reichart, kicks it out to Pharisee. And Maroon's timing is a little bit off here. Here's traveling called on Nessler. Dowling's timing is a little bit off here, Michael.
I think a little bit. He'll probably be a good time for timeout. Looks like Joe's going to let him play through it. I'm surprised that Marsden, the 15-point average, 6'10" player for Ames, every time he touches the ball, looks like he wants to get rid of it. So I don't know if Ferris is intimidated or what the deal is.
He won't shoot it from the free throw line.
And
there it is again, but he won't shoot it. Now he kicks it out. With it is Cadis. Drives down the lane. Now he kicks it out to Litweiler. Dowling recovers. Nice little help and recover defense there by the Maroons. They try to. They flash Marsden at the free throw line. A shot no good from the left baseline by Cadis. Rebounded by Reichart. The other way to go with Dowling with the ball. 2:50 left to go in the first half. Ames by 6. 21-16. Ames over. 21-15 rather. Ames over Dowling Catholic. Now Reichart. Left wing pass goes to Swift. Arnaud set to check in on the next dead ball for Ames. Inside it goes to Pharisee. His shot up and no good, but he draws the foul and will be on Marsden. That is amazing. That's the first foul on Ross Marsden, the 6'10" senior for Ames, going to Iowa State University to play basketball. It's a 15 foul on Ames. That'll send Pharisee to the free throw line. David's first free throw good. Pharisee with 3 points. David Pharisee, 55% from the field and 55% from the free throw line on the year. Second free throw coming. And it's good. So David hits both. He has 4. Ames, there's a steal by Whiteley right in front of the Ames bench to Swift. Leaves it for Reichart. Down the lane he goes in. Reverse layup, no good. And knocked out of bounds by Reichart. Tried to get his own rebound, and you're right. Austin a little out of control there.
Made a nice move, trying to come down the baseline, had no shot, tried to put up something impossible.
He was going right to left, but ran out of room. Ames now gets full court pressure applied by Dowling. Ames by 4, now in the backcourt. Another timeout drained by Ames. Eric Bunker calls timeout. And let's see if we got a 30. It's a 30-second timeout. Well, question would be, how many turnovers do we have by both teams just in the second quarter alone?
4 by Dowling, 4 by Ames. There's 8 turnovers in this quarter, and the first 6 minutes, 8 turnovers.
29 points combined in the first quarter of these two teams, and just 9 here in the second quarter with 2 minutes to play. Here is Ames with the ball. Shot rejected by Pharisee, and that was off of Cadis, and now a whistle and a foul on the loose ball. Let's see. Nice job by Pharisee. He got way up there. They're going to call Nessler the foul. That's his first.
That is Pharisee, second block of the game.
Third team foul on Dowling Catholic. So Reichart has 1. Pharisee has 1, and Nessler now with his first. Now Ames has the ball stolen away as Litweiler can hang on to it. Right in the hands of Nessler, and Dowling with the ball. Here's Whiteley, a spin move, and a foul called, and it's like Whiteley was trying to leave it for Pharisee. Let's see if there'll be 2 shots or out of bounds. And it is. Fouls on Ames is Eric Bunker. It's his first. That's a 16 foul on Ames. That'll send Whiteley to the free throw line. First free throw up and good. Devin Whiteley dead on. He's an 88% free throw shooter. Picks up his 3rd point of the night. Greg Nessler will check out. And checking in for Dowling, number 54, Ryan Catch. Catch, the sophomore, 6'3", into the ball game. Second free throw coming for Whiteley. And it's up and good. So Dowling tonight 4 for 4 at the free throw line. Ames with a 21-19 lead. And here's a near steal off of Reichart. Ames having trouble with the Dowling press. Cadis couldn't hang on to it. Now Marsden will check in. Marsden in for Litweiler. And Ames will still have full court pressure applied, and they can't run the baseline. They inbound it to Arnaud. Back to Tays. 2-3 zone. Ames gets to Marsden at the right elbow. He skips it over to Bunker on the left elbow, and it's stolen away by Swift. Dowling a 2-on-1 fast break. Swift and Reichart. There's a shot off the glass. Jimmy Swift. His first 2 of the ball game, and we're tied at 21. A minute and a half left to go in the half. Ames with the ball against the 2-3 zone. Marsden has it nearly stolen away. Now he skips it in the corner to Cadis. Cadis drives the baseline. His shot no good. Rebounded by Marsden. His putback no good. And his second putback is up and good. Ross Marsden with his first 2 of the ball game.
Nice job on the offensive glass by Marsden. He used his 6'10" height to put 2 shots back.
Ames 23, Dowling Catholic 21. Exciting boys game we have tonight. Girls game won by Dowling 52-42. Here's Pharisee forcing up the shot. It's no good. And now Ames with the rebound, and they outlet it to Arnaud. Nice heads-up play by Cadis. I'll tell you, he is playing hard tonight. Ryan Cadis for Ames off the bench. Let's see if Ames can hold the ball. He may want to hold for the last shot. Ames has possession of the ball in the next dead ball situation or to start a quarter. Let's see what happens here. Ames being very patient, Michael. Here's Marsden, poked away by Swift into the hands of Reichart. Reichart down the lane and shot off the glass, no good. And now Joe Kadich wants to know where the foul was at, as Marsden
I don't know.
hammered Reichart. Nothing called, and it'll be Ames basketball on the turnover.
I don't know. I think Reichart got it going down the floor, all the way down the court.
23-21 with 29 seconds left to go in the first half. Nothing called to be Ames basketball. And bringing it up is James Tays, and Joe Kadich, the head coach at Dowling, is hot. He's wondering where the call was.
They made a change offensively for Ames. They moved Marsden up to the free throw line instead of put Marsden back deep. That might be the right move.
Dowling staying in a 2-3 zone, and now they flash Marsden to the other elbow, left elbow. Ames with the ball. Here's Tays with it. Here's Tays with the ball poked away by Swift out of Marsden's hands, and three-pointer by Whiteley is no good at the horn with the score. Ames 23, Dowling Catholic 21. That's our halftime score from the Dowling Catholic Gymnasium. Along with Mike Morrow, this is Mark Amadale, and we'll take this 2-minute break and return with halftime from Dowling.
He had a big rebounding night.
Talk about that, Caitlin. You were battling the boards there with some boys contest, and we are now underway, Michael. We start the second half of the boys contest. Dowling trailing by 2, 23-21, and the Maroons had the ball first. Lob pass to Pharisee. His shot up and no good, and rebound to Marsden, and he may have affected that shot a little bit, did Ryan Marsden.
Great execution by Dowling. Pharisee just couldn't finish it off. The lob worked perfectly, just couldn't finish it. Marsden did call critical foul. He wants nothing to do with Pharisee.
He will not shoot the ball from the free throw line, but back comes Ames, and someone who will is Jordan Gilmore. His shot's no good. Rebound Dowling. In transition is Reichart. Beyond the three-point line, right wing. To the right corner to Pharisee. He'll skip it out to Reichart between the circles. Ames 23, Dowling Catholic 21. As Dowling outscored Ames 8-7 in the second quarter, but Ames had a 16-13 first quarter lead, and now, as you mentioned, over the back, Dowling works the ball inside. Shot no good, but Pharisee commits the foul.
Credit though, Mark. Dowling came in there. The ball is not falling for him. That's his second foul. First team foul in the second half. Dowling with their full court pressure. Foul on Pharisee.
The Maroons have winning this 2-2-1 full court pressure. It's bothered Ames to start the game, and now Ames breaks it. They get it to Mewey. Underneath it goes to Marsden. It's blocked by Pharisee. Unbelievable. Ross Marsden had it on the baseline, blocked by Pharisee. Back comes the Maroons in transition. Whiteley for 3. It's no good. Rebound for Nessler, and a foul on Ames. And let's see who this is on. It'll be a pushing foul. A pushing foul on Ames, and it'll be on David Mewey. That's his first. Dowling went down it. Here's Whiteley for 3. It's off the side of the rim, no good. Ball poked away into the hands of Arnaud. Nice job that time by Jordan Gilmore, and Ames will have the basketball.
Third quarter, they got some good looks, just nothing falling for them.
Both teams scoreless here as we points the minute-and-a-half mark of the third quarter. Here's Marsden from the free throw line. His shot no good. Mewey with the rebound. The ball poked away, and Dowling now has it. Here's Reichart across the half-court line to Nessler, over to Pharisee on the right block. Pharisee leaves it for Whiteley, and it's knocked away, and they say it went off of Swift. It'll be Ames basketball. Both teams hustling.
In that first half, Dowling had 7 turnovers, and Ames had 11. Ames out-rebounded Dowling by 11 to 9.
Here's Ames with the ball. Gilmore with it, and leaves it for Arnaud. He saves it to Mewey. Mewey now has the ball poked away, stolen away by Swift. 1-on-2 fast break. Here's Nessler for 3. It's up and short, rims out. Rebound slapped around, and Gilmore comes out of it. Ames the other way, and we still have yet to see a score in the third quarter.
Throw it in the ocean for the first 2 minutes.
23-21, Ames by 2. Here's Arnott underneath, and a charging foul on Arnott. Nice job by Pharisee drawing the charge.
Arnott, first team foul for Ames. First 2.5 minutes.
And Ryan Cadis into the ball game for Ames, checking in for David Mewey. And Cadis has been the spark plug for this Ames team, number 31. He had quite a first half. He had 3 3-pointers, and he came in the game with 8. So he did his job well. He was a questionable starter, and Coach Vance Downs brings him in off the bench. We're talking about Ryan Cadis of Ames. Dowling with the ball, facing man-to-man pressure. Here's Reichert, leaves it for Whiteley on the baseline, can't handle it. Now Whiteley will pull out with on the dribble, leaves it for Pharisee, and he throws it away. Dowling throwing the ball away and not taking care of the basketball.
Number 9 for the Maroons.
Dowling comes in, averaging right about 12 turnovers a ball game. Ames with the basketball, breaking 2-2-1 full court pressure. Here's Arnott on the left block, shot blocked by Pharisee. Into the hands of Whiteley. The other way we go. Here's Pharisee down court, and he loses it.
Wow.
So both teams losing the basketball. 5:05 to go, and folks, we played 3 minutes and no score in the second half. Here's Arnott across the timeline, leaves it for Marsden, and it's kicked that away by Marsden, or off of Dowling rather, off of Pharisee.
You know, Pharisee's showing his force tonight, Mark. He's got 4 blocks, and he's really clogging things up in the middle, which is causing Marsden trouble.
3 sophomore for Dowling Catholic. Sitting down will be Greg Nessler. Also in the ball game, TJ Remick in for Devin Whiteley. So Dowling makes a change. Out of the out-of-bounds play, here's Gilmore on the baseline. His shot up and good, and that ends the scoring job. Gilmore with his first 2, and it's 25-21, Ames by 4. Dowling led by 9 in the first quarter, but Ames is led by as many as 6. Lob pass underneath to catch, his shot up and good.
Nice high low from Pharisee to catch.
So Ryan Ketch with his first 2 points, and it's 25-23, Ames by 2. Ames across the timeline. And here's Tays for 3, up and good, and Tays has his second 3 of the night, and both teams now, after not scoring for 3.5 minutes, have scored back-to-back buckets. Here is Reichart down the lane. It's blocked by Marsden, out of bounds to Dowling.
Ames has 6 3-point basket marks. That means 18 of their 28 points are by 3-point range.
That's amazing. Sometimes you get too many, attempt too many threes, and a lot of teams will let you do that, and you eventually get tired. But Ames has a 5-point lead, 28-23, 4:15 left to go, third quarter. Dowling on the out-of-bounds. First catch to Remick, left wing. Ames in a man-to-man. Here's Remick trying to come off a screen, gets in the corner to Pharisee. Pharisee looking underneath the catch. Now leaves it for Swift. His 3-pointer up. Good! Jimmy Swift with his 5th point of the night. And that's his first 3, second field goal. Comes A. They break the fast break, and a transition basket, a shot, a 3-pointer by Tays, no good, and a loose ball called on Marsden as he was over the back. That's his second foul. Second team foul on Ames here in the second half, so it's 28-26, Ames by 2, and Dowling with the basketball following the turnover. Here's Reichart, looking to clear out some room as he and Cadis are going at it. Now they leave it for Pharisee. His shot off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound slapped around, and Pharisee picks it up. David down the lane, pulls up, shot up, no good. Gets the follow-up, shot up and good, and we're tied at 28. Second effort by Pharisee. He has 6. And the ball stolen away by Swift. Here's Dowling with another turnover. Here's Reichart, stops in the lane, pulls up, shot blocked out of bounds by Ames. Good hustle by Cadis to recover that, and it'll be Dowling basketball, Michael.
David Pharisee's been both offensively and defensively playing a real good game. A lot of energy, hustling up and down the floor. He's got 4 blocks.
And a foul on the inbounds by Ames. That'll be Tays, his first. James Tays. And that's the 14th foul on Ames here in the second half. 3:10 left to go. And it's tied at 28, Ames and Dowling. Girls game won by Dowling, 52-42. And Jimmy Swift will have a seat on the bench as Devin Whiteley comes back in. Ames will match up man-to-man. Dowling inbounds the ball. Remick throws it into Reichart. Approaching the 3-minute mark here in the third quarter. What a well-played game it's been. It's been a game of streaks for both teams. We've had some defensive lapses and some offensive lapses. Shot by Whiteley, no good, but the rebound by Pharisee, he puts it up and in over Marsden. Points for Pharisee, and Ames now breaks the Dowling press. Shot no good by the Little Cyclones. One and done is Ames. Rebound Pharisee. Dowling the other way. Here's Reichert, or check that, Remick to Pharisee. Underneath it goes the catch. Just turnaround shot off the glass. No good. Rebound Marsden. Ames has the ball. The other way we go. So Ames holding Dowling to one shot. And Catch got it underneath, but he couldn't finish it, Michael.
Nice play back there. Dowling in the 2-3 zone now. They want nothing to do with Pharisee.
Ames with a skip pass over to Taze. Taze will dribble out of it. Top of the circle goes to Gilmore. Now to Arnaud from the free throw line up and good. And that's a nice adjustment Ames made, putting Arnaud at the free throw line.
That's the adjustment they made. They switched Marsden and Arnaud around.
And Marsden on the baseline. A timeout called by Dowling. Joe Kadich wants to talk it over. And it's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 2:01 left to go third quarter. Ames and Dowling tied at 30. Tonight's game here on KWKY, sponsored in part by Divine Treasures, located at 5625 Johnston, coming to Dowling, as it'll be Dowling hosting Johnston, a girl-boy doubleheader. Then next week, a week from tonight, we'll be on the road. Dowling at Hoover in a boys contest. We'll be on the air at 7:30 over at Hoover.
That could be a possible sub-state matchup.
And those two teams are in the sub-state. Matter of fact, we'll talk a little about that later in this broadcast. But Dowling has its opponent, and it's a Tuesday night game in early March against Des Moines North. And Dowling North winner will face Roosevelt, and Roosevelt will host that sub-state. But we'll talk more about it.
Whiteley, who came across to take the ball.
Dowling called timeout. The inbound it. They get Whiteley on a pick, and he travels with the basketball. Now Ames with the ball. With it is Gilmore, Jordan Gilmore, guarded by Whiteley, and Dowling back to a man-to-man here, Michael.
Dowling back to a man.
Tied at 30. There's Reichert. Nearly steals it away from Cadis. Now they get rid of it. It does Ames, and into the hands it goes the corner to Gilmore. Now Gilmore dribbles between the circles, guarded by Whiteley. Pass goes underneath to Litweiler. He leaves it for Arnaud. His shot off the glass up and good, and a pass from Litweiler. Arnaud with 8. And it's 1:15 left to go. Ames by 2, 32-30 here in the third quarter. Here's Whiteley for 3. It's up and rims out, no good. Fight for the rebound, slapped around, and Cadis comes up with it for Ames. Little Cyclones have it with a minute to play in the third quarter, leading by 2. Here's Cadis with it. Getting close to it, but Cadis got rid of it. Top the circle to Gilmore. Here's Jordan Gilmore. He's cut off to Arnaud. In the lane he goes. The shot is up and no good. A foul on Dowling as Arnaud took it to the basket.
Mark at 48 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Their first free throw tonight.
Pat Mitchell commits the foul for the Maroons as Mitchell's in the ball game. Mitchell and Ketch, two sophomores in the post for Dowling Catholic, and Arnaud going to the free throw line.
First attempt of the night.
And Arnaud's free throw rims out, no good. 0 for 1 as it means down. 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So Dowling going with Swift, Joe Beltran, Ryan Catch, TJ Remick, and David Ferris. The second free throw good by Arnaud. So Arnaud with 9 points.
33-30, 45 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Dowling with the ball, trailing by 3, and the ball kicked out of bounds by Ames. Nice defense by Cadis. He's had quite a game coming off the bench. He was that questionable starter, and instead Ames started Gilmore instead of Cadis. And Cadis has come off the bench and contributed 9 points for Ames. Dowling with the ball. Here's Beltran right wing. Joe now dribbles between the circles. Now he's going to be trapped by Ames. They get it to Remick in the corner, and the ball knocked out of bounds off of Ames as Arnaud and Bunker double-teamed him.
Ames is tapping out of their zone.
They trapped the first pass, and Ames looked like they're in a 2-3 or a 1-2-2 zone. Maroons have it. Swift on the left wing gets it to Remick. Remick double-team. Gets it to Catch between the circles with 15 to go. Ames by 3, Dowling with the ball. Possession arrow favors Ames, so they'll get it to start the third quarter. Underneath pass goes to Swift, stolen away, deflected by Arnaud into the hands of the Little Cyclones. With it is Taze, and he can't get his shot off before the horn. So Taze cannot get the shot off, so we come to the end of 3 quarters of play with the score. Ames 33, Dowling Catholic 30, along with Michael Morrow. This is Mark Amadeo. Welcome back to Dowling Catholic High School with a fourth quarter underway. Ames 33, Dowling 30 in this boys contest, along with Michael Morrow, and for our producer engineer Kevin Cunningham. This is Mark Amadale. Glad you could join us on kind of a snowy night here in Central Iowa. And as we start the fourth quarter, we got a foul to start things off on Dowling as Ames had the ball. Foul is on. Joe Beltram picks up the foul for the Maroons. Dowling going
starts the fourth quarter with the ball, and they draw the foul. That's Dowling's 13th foul. Ames are playing under their own basket.
Dowling going with T.J. Remick, Jimmy Swift, and Joe Beltram, David Pharisee, and Ryan Catch, and now a timeout called by Ames. That's the second time tonight they have not been able to inbound the ball, and they've had to burn a timeout.
Not very good movement. They're going to take a 30.
Now it's a full timeout. Welcome back to Dowling High School, and timeout called by Ames. The Little Cyclones have the basketball, leading 33-30. With it is James Tays. He's guarded by Jimmy Swift. Nearly a 5-second call. He gets it off to Arnott. Underneath it goes to Litweiler.
Nice give and go.
And a shot underneath by Arnott, up and good. Pass from Litweiler, and the basket counts. Foul on Dowling. That'll be David Pharisee's third foul. And we've seen Litweiler come in off the bench, Michael, and make two pretty good assists, both to Arnott.
Arnott can finish, Mark. He seems to be stronger than Marsden. I don't know if Marsden's having an off night or...
And the free throw no good by Arnott, so he's 1 of 3 tonight at the line. Rebound Dowling. Ames 35, Dowling 30. 7:15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Along with Michael Morrow, this is Mark Amadale. Glad you could join us. It's snow and cold on Tuesday night. CIML basketball now whistling a foul, and it's going to be on Arnott as he got hooked up with Catch. And that was away from the action on the baseline. And now Marsden now is on the bench for Ames. He's got 2 fouls, but has yet been ineffective. He has 2 points. This is a young man, Michael, who's going to play basketball next year at Iowa State. Now he comes back in the ball game. Arnott will check out. Also checking out for Ames, Eric Bunker. And we mentioned Ross Marsden in the ball game. Dowling inbounds the ball. Beltram throws into Whiteley. His three-pointer up. Good! Devin Whiteley shoots and scores his first free of the night. He's got 7 in the ball game.
For a better time for him to his first free, Mark.
It's Ames 35, Dowling 33. 6:55 left to go, fourth quarter. Ames with the ball right to left in front of us. Dowling in a man-to-man defense. Top of the circle, it goes to Gilmore. Gilmore, right wing pass goes to Cadis. Cadis now drives baseline. Shot rejected by Pharisee. It goes out of bounds into the hands of Ames.
Unfortunately, he knocked him about 4 rows up to the bleachers instead of keeping the play. Come on.
Now, a good post coach would teach him to keep that on the ground. Now, I know you used to do that with in your stint here.
Brings the crowd to their feet, but it doesn't gain anything for Ames.
Now we've got something away from the ball, and it's a foul on Ames. And it'll be on Litweiler. Picks up the foul. As Ames was trying to inbound the ball, Litweiler got called for the illegal screen. So Dowling with a chance to tie or take the lead. 6:35 to go, fourth quarter. Ames by 2, 35-33. Low-scoring game. Here's Beltram with it. In the corner to Whiteley. His three-pointer up. Good! And Dowling has taken the lead. He's got his second 3 of the ball game. He's got 10 points in the contest. And with 6:15 to go, Dowling by 1, but back comes Ames.
Maybe the Ross players are going to step up here in the fourth quarter because Marsden hit that shot from the free throw.
Marsden shoots and scores only his second field goal tonight. He has 4. And with 6 minutes to play, Ames 37, Dowling Catholic 36. Here's Pharisee on the baseline. Cut off, leaves it for Whiteley. Right wing extended, beyond the 3-point line. Now Whiteley has the ball stolen away by Cadis. He knocks it out of bounds. The pass is going to Beltram, and a bad pass by Whiteley, luckily for the Maroons.
Big break for the Maroons. Whiteley there and fast. Goes out of bounds.
Now Arnott back in the game for Ames. He replaces Litweiler. So Marsden and Arnott in the contest, along with Tays for Ames. Also in the contest is Jordan Gilmore. And I believe it's Ryan Cadis. Dowling going with Austin Reichart, Devin Whiteley, and Jimmy Swift, a 3-guard offense. Greg Nessler, he'll pop up for three. It's short. Rebound to Arnaud, and also in the ball game, David Pharisee. So Dowling going with the original starting five.
That shot was too early in the possession. Let's don't forget who the hot hand is. It's Whiteley. He's trying to put the things up for Whiteley.
Here's Arnaud with it, left wing. The pass goes over to Gilmore. Gilmore top of the circle. Inside it goes to Arnaud. Leaves it for Marsden. It's deflected away, poked away by either Pharisee or Nessler into the hands of Whiteley. The other way we go. Ames by one, but Dowling with the ball with 5:15 left to go, fourth quarter. Here is Pharisee. He'll pull up from the right elbow. It's too hard, no good on the shot. Rebound Ames. Cadis clears it out of there, and what a game he's had playing on a bad ankle.
Last two times down the floor, they don't get nothing for Whiteley. You gotta remember, he looks for Whiteley. He's got the hot hand. He's a very streaky shooter.
Ames with the ball. Here's Gilmore. Between the circles to Cadis on the pass. In the corner goes to Tays. His three-pointer up and good, and that is Tays' third three of the night. He's got 40-36. Ames by 4 with 4:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Dowling with the ball, trailing by 4. Here's Whiteley for three. It's up and short. Rebound Marsden. Ross has it, now trying to outlet it, and he can't. Now finally gets it and leaves it for Gilmore under the basket. The other way we go with Ames.
They got Whiteley open. Get the ball.
Might be right, Michael. Dowling a little hurry to shoot instead of trying to break the defense down. Now something away from the ball, or on the ball rather. Foul on Dowling as Ames had the ball to be out of bounds to Ames.
Dowling's 15th foul, I believe. Swift second. Ames will play it out of the own basket, leading by 4 with 4:22 left to go. Ames has their starting lineup in there, I believe.
15 foul on Dowling, 6 on Ames. 4:21 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Ames by 4 and the basketball. Dowling in a man-to-man.
Dowling in a man-to-man.
Ames with it. Here is Cadis. Pass goes over the right wing to Tays. Tays now drives the baseline, leaves it for Arnaud. His shot off the back of the grass, no good. And a pushing foul on Ames. It'll be on Cadis. The other way will go. It'll be a second foul on Cadis.
Foul though will put Whiteley at the line at 88%.
It should be Devin Whiteley going to the line at C, and he does. Whiteley tonight 2 for 2 at the line, an 88% free throw shooter. And a chance for Dowling to get back in the ball, or creep back.
Got all 6 points here in the fourth quarter with 2 threes. Now he got a chance to give us 2 more here if he can make these run into this 1-and-1.
Whiteley a chance to get Dowling within 2 with the clock stopped at 4:04 left to go, fourth quarter. This free throw by Whiteley up and good on the front end of a 1-and-1, and Whiteley.
7 points.
Welcome back to Dowling High School, and the second free throw is good by Devin Whiteley. And it's Ames 40 and Dowling 38. And now Ames breaks the press. Arnaud underneath. His shot up and no good. Foul on Flander, and that'll, or check that. Foul on Pharisee. That's his fourth. 3:58 left to go in the fourth quarter. Ames 40, Dowling 38, and Austin Arden at the line.
That's a big fourth foul for David Pharisee because he's going to have to.
It's a 2-shot foul. First free throw by Arnaud up and good. Austin Arnaud, a 60% free throw shooter is Arnaud.
Dowling 6 for 6. Back to a 2-point Ames. 3:58 to go in the game.
Second free throw coming for Arnaud. It's up and short. Rebound cleared out of there by Pharisee. And Dowling with the ball. So Dowling going with Reichert, Pharisee, Nessler, Whiteley, and Jimmy Swift. 41-38's our scored. Ames by 3. Here's Whiteley for 3. It rims out and goes in. Devin Whiteley hits his third 3 of the fourth quarter.
That's 11 fourth quarter points. He's got all the fourth quarter points for the Maroons. He's taking it upon himself here.
And we're tied at 41, and now a foul on the other end. Ames comes down, and I'll tell you, Cadis drives down the baseline and draws the foul against Dowling. It'll be on Reichert.
11 of Dowling's points.
Reichert picks up his second foul, and that'll send to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Ames, Ryan Cadis, first free throw, no good. He missed it. Rebound to Pharisee, and Dowling with the ball, a chance to take the lead with 3:30 left to go in the fourth quarter.
You want him at 41 all with 3:28, low scoring game. Both teams only give him 48 points a game defensively.
Let's see if Dowling can be patient, work for a shot.
Whiteley's the one who I want to shoot the ball.
Here's Whiteley, sides the post up, can't. Nice defense by Ames. Now they get over to Nessler. Nessler with it. One dribble, over to Pharisee. On the baseline, out front to Reichert. Reichert looking to come off the screen. Now he'll shoot it. It's up off the back rim, no good. Tip no good by Pharisee. Rebound to Ames. Arnaud with the rebound, and Ames with the basketball. He leaves it for Gilmore. The other way we go. Under 3 minutes to play. Tied at 41.
Don't forget who has you now at the 13 fourth quarter point.
Now something away from the ball on a foul.
Jimmy Swift, I believe.
Foul on Swift if he was guarding Jimmy Tays.
Calling a lot of holds away from the ball the officials are right now. I think screen.
And Tays will go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Marsden. I don't know how he's holding Marsden.
A 1-and-1. And the free throw, no good. Second front end of a 1-and-1, missed by Ames. Rebound Dowling. We're tied at 41. Maroons had the ball. Swift. Timeout called by Dowling. And it's a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break with the score. Ames 41, Dowling 41, 2:40. Welcome back to Dowling High School. Out of the timeout, Dowling with the ball. They inbound it to Whiteley. Does Austin Reichert. 41 all with 2.5 left to play. Here's Pharisee on the right block. Spin move. His left-handed shot no good. Tip no good. Rebound Messler. And Gregg's caught in the lane, and he'll kick it out. So Dowling not able to get a shot off. Tied at 41. Now 2:20 left to go. Here's Messler with it for Dowling. Leaves it for Swift, left wing. Swift has Ames in a man-to-man defense. Whiteley has all of 11 Dowling points here in the fourth quarter. Nobody else here has scored. 2 minutes to play. We're tied at 41. Dowling with Whiteley. Underneath he goes. A shot up. Good! Whiteley posts up another guy, and he shoots and scores. He's got 17. Dowling's first lead here in the fourth quarter, 43-41. Ames with the basketball, and they'll pull it out a little bit. Here's Gilmore between the circles. Dowling in a man-to-man. Pass right wing goes to Cadis. Cadis underneath to Arnaud, and he throws it away. Bad pass that time by Cadis, and Arnaud couldn't handle it.
17-5 turnover. 1:48 left to go in the game. Dowling will be patient here now.
Foul situation, Dowling with 18 fouls, Ames with 7, so both teams in a 1-and-1 on each foul. Here's Maroons with it. Reichert, Whiteley, and Swift, along with Pharisee and Nessel, the starting five for the Maroons. Underneath it goes to Reichert. His shot off the glass, too hard, no good. Rebound Ames. Another guard posting up for Dowling. Last time it was Whiteley.
1 minute left to go.
Ames with the ball. With it is Cadis. Gets it right wing, leaves it for Tays. Tays to Marsden, his shot from the left elbow, up and no good. Ball tipped around, and Pharisee with the rebound to Whiteley with 47 seconds left to go. And Ames has decided not to foul yet. Now they poke it away in the back court. Whiteley retrieves it. Devin against Cadis, and a timeout called by Dowling. And let's see if Coach Kadich wants a 30 or a full. It's a 30-second timeout. Micah will keep it here with the score. Dowling 43, Ames 41, 36 seconds to go. And Micah ball. Timeouts left. Both teams with one timeout left. Dowling will throw it in. They'll stack it up. They get it in the back court to Reichert. And now immediate foul on Gilmore. And that'll send Reichert to the free throw line. Jordan Gilmore's and Reichert at the line. Reichert 5 points all in the first quarter. First free throw up, good. Reichert, a 65% free throw shooter. Reichert, a 65% free throw shooter. Hits the first, second one on the way, it's up, and good. Dowling by 4 with 34 seconds to go. 45-41, Dowling over Ames. Ames with the basketball in the backcourt, facing full court pressure. Here's Gilmore. Across the timeline, it goes to Cadis. To Arnaud. Arnaud drives down the lane, shot off the glass, up, and no good with the left hand. Rebound, Pharisee, a foul on Arnaud. And that'll be his fourth.
Big miss by Arnaud, big rebound by Pharisee. 4-point lead, 20 seconds left to go. Pharisee.
See what happens here.
20 seconds left to go. Dowling up by 4, 2 possessions with 20 seconds.
First free throw up and rims out, no good. So Dowling missing the front end of a one-on run. Rebound Ames. In the front court is Cadis. Skip pass goes over to Gilmore. He'll leave it for Tays. His three-pointer up. Too hard, no good. Rebound Marsden. Timeout Ames. That's their final one. Marsden shot good on the rebound. He's got 6 points.
Only 8 seconds left to go, Mark.
And we'll keep it here. Dowling 45, Ames 43. The Maroons have to inbounds the ball. Have to go length of the court. And here we go. Dowling will inbound it. Here's Swift throwing it in. Looking for someone, and now we've got a foul on Ames, holding Reichart, so he'll go to the line for a double bonus. The foul on Ames came with the nothing going off the clock. First free throw by Reichart, good. Second free throw up and short. Rebound Arnaud. 5 seconds to go. Here's Arnaud for 3 at the horn. It's up and good. A tie game at 46, and we've got overtime here at Dowling. Arnaud hits the 3.
Big 3 by Arnaud with the gun.
And Michael, we've
set the stage there. They fouled Reichart on a hold.
And welcome back to Dowling Catholic High School in West Des Moines, along with Michael Marl. This is Mark Amadale. We have overtime here as we're tied at 46, and the 4-minute overtime starts with Dowling with the ball. They win the tip, and they draw a foul. Whiteley gets loose in the baseline and can't get the shot off, but Michael, he draws the foul. Ames now on the double bonus as they've committed over 10 fouls.
88% free throw shooter Whiteley.
First free throw up and good. Devin Whiteley, what a fourth quarter he had. He had 13 of Dowling's points in that fourth quarter. He's got 18 on the night. Second free throw coming for Whiteley. It's up and good. He's got 19 points.
Dowling by 2.
48-46, 3.5 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It might be snow and cold outside, but this gym is heated up. Not a bad fouling from Ames.
3 zones for Dowling. Back to 2-3, and they've got Arnaud on top.
And Michael, Joe Caddage for Dowling has been mixing up man and zone based on situations. Ames with the ball as they're playing catch on the perimeter. Tays with it, right wing. To Gilmore. Gilmore now for Tays. Three-pointer up. Good! James Tays with his 4th three-pointer of the night. He's got 12.
1-point lead.
So it's Ames 49, Dowling 48. Approaching the 3-minute mark in overtime.
Tays looks real smooth.
Underneath for Whiteley. The pass from Pharisee. His shot up and good. Whiteley posts this man up again.
Whiteley's been spectacular, inside and out, and Dowling's looking for him and finding him.
So Whiteley with all 4 of Dowling points in overtime by Whiteley. Now there's a ball poked away from Arnaud into the hands of Pharisee, and Dowling comes up with it. The other way we go. Dowling by 1 and the basketball. Reichart, right wing to Whiteley. Whiteley looking for Nestler, can't find him. Now gets atop the circle to Swift. Swift over to Reichart. Reichart left wing. Now drives down the lane. The ball poked away. The foul on Arnaud, and that's 5 on him. Arnaud fouls out with 2:29 left in overtime.
Big foul there. He has 15 points, very strong on the board. That's just going to hurt the little guy.
He fouls out with 15 points. Austin Arnaud for Ames. He was just 2 of 5 at that free throw line. And look at some free throws, Michael. Both teams missed opportunities. Dowling missed the front end of a 1-and-1 at the end.
Reichart missed that second shot.
By Pharisee missing that front end. Here's Reichart for the first of 2. It's up and good. Second free throw by Reichart. Dowling 51, Ames 49. And the second free throw rolls in. Reichart on a night 5 out of 6 at the line. He has 10 points, and it's 52-49, Dowling by 3 over Ames. 2:20 left to go in overtime, and Ames with the basketball. Now Dowling back to man defense. They switch it up. Here's Marsden. Pass intercepted, deflected by Pharisee, intercepted by Reichart. Dowling has the ball.
Pharisee has 4 fouls, and Marsden won't take him to the basket.
2 minutes to play, Dowling by 3. Here's Reichart dribbling down the baseline. Now he'll pull up for 15. It's up. Good! He makes it off the glass from 15. Big shot. Big shot by Austin Reichart gives Dowling a 5-point lead. And a timeout called by Ames. It's a full timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. The score.
He ain't even trying to shoot.
Amadale and Kevin Cunningham back on the board. In overtime, Dowling by 5, 54-49. Ames works the ball inside to Marsden, and he shoots and scores, and a foul on Pharisee.
That's what you're supposed to do, Mark. There's no secret there. Pharisee fouled out, but he spits on the floor.
4:51, Dowling by 3, but Marsden has a free throw coming. Okay, let's get the ball inside the paint to Marsden, and they did. Marsden's free throw up and good.
That's a 2-point game. 131.
Marsden with 9 points. It's 54-52. Dowling Catholic by 2. Minute 25 left to go in overtime.
Both teams have lost key players.
Dowling with the ball here. Swift leaves it for Remick. Remick almost loses it. Ames in a man-to-man. Dowling with a very small lineup. 4 guards and Nestler in the post.
I think they're going to try to pull it out. See if they can hold it. I don't think they can hold it a minute, Tim. Whiteley's got the ball, and that's the guy I want with the ball if you're Dowling coach.
Here's Devin Whiteley down the lane for Remick, and he's fouled. And it'll be 2 shots coming for T.J. Remick. Nice pass that time from Whiteley. T.J. Remick, 2 points on the night for the Maroons. 1:01 left to go here in overtime. First free throw by Remick, good. Remick with 3, and Dowling with
5 for 5 at the free throw line in overtime.
Dowling with a 3-point lead, 55-52. Second free throw coming for T.J. Remick, and it's good. Dowling by 4, Ames with the ball, 55 seconds left to go in overtime.
Marsden's got the ball
Ames with it. Here is Gilmore between the circles. Now leaves it for Cadis. Cadis back to Gilmore as they play catch. Dowling in a zone. Underneath it goes to Marsden. Layup good. Ross Marsden on a nice cut from the free throw line with the pass.
38 seconds to go, 2-point game.
Dowling with the ball. Here is Reichart with it. Leaves it for Whiteley. Whiteley between the circles. Ames in a man-to-man guarded by Cadis.
28 seconds.
Here's Swift with it. Jimmy Swift leaves it for Nestler. Dowling a very small lineup in the ball game for Dowling. 4 guards and a post player in Nestler.
Wow, you couldn't have something better if you're Dowling Maroon.
To the free throw line. And Devin on the night with 21 points, make it 22. Free throw good. Second one coming.
Dowling 7 for 7 from the free throw line in overtime.
Whiteley had 4 points at halftime, and he has scored 18 in the second half. Second one up, good. 88% free throw shooter is Devin Whiteley. And they will pick him up full court. Folks, if you like this game tonight, it'll be replayed this week on Mediacom Channel 22. The replay will start probably tomorrow night. Check your local listing. Here's Ames with it. With it is Gilmore. Dribbles right wing. Leaves it for Cadis. His three-pointer up and short. And the ball rebounded by Whiteley, and that'll do it. And a foul called in the backcourt with 1 second to play. As Whiteley fouled in the backcourt, that'll do it. Dowling has upset number 5 Ames.
Well, everybody played hard.
First 24 points for Devin Whiteley as he's got 2 free throws. Second one coming, it's up and good. 25 points he'll finish with, and that'll do it. And that'll do it as Whiteley drills both free throws, and Dowling Catholic knocks off Ames by a score of 60-54 here at the Dowling Gymnasium. Along with Michael Morrow and for Kevin Cunningham, this is Mark Amadale. Stay tuned for the postgame show coming up next. Final score once again, Dowling Catholic 60.